This episode of Family Night at the Emporium is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Entering into the last couple weeks of October, and Halloween's right around the corner, which means, if you haven't already, costume shopping. Some kids want to be monsters, some kids want to be Transformers, some kids want to be princesses, and some kids haven't figured out what they want to be just yet and will happily drag you all over the store in order to find out. But whether you're dragging them or they're dragging you, everyone's going to need to keep hydrated. Best way to do that is with a drink that has all that great water taste but only half of those water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. Product is only available in stores where it is sold.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island of Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Monday night, which means Bonbon's behind the counter at half price. Bonnie's behind the counter with us as well as we get ready to embark into House of Da Vinci 3 as we finished House of Da Vinci 2 last week.
Yep. Ended with another time rift into goodness knows when. And whatever order is behind all of this, catching on to the fact that we were in there, and Da Vinci is missing again.
It's almost getting to the point that Da Vinci is missing as usual.
I mean, to be fair, he was missing the once, and then it just didn't resolve until, like, near the end of the last game.
Yeah, so
this is his second disappearance, but he spends most of it off-screen.
And the game just abruptly ended when the orb got hit by a crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
A time rift developed, but we don't even know if we fell through it or what.
Something happened.
Did we fall in? Did something come out? Or
did it just break all of time and space, and this is going to be us frantically trying to piece reality back together?
Where's the doctor when we need him?
I'm pretty sure he's on your nameplate.
All right, so without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. We'll bring the doctor with us as well as a safety backup, just in case. We might actually need that TARDIS.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, let's go into options. Let's make the usual adjustments on the sound. Music doesn't seem too bad. How about you?
Seems fine.
Okay, sound effects.
But then I'm adjusting my own headphones to whatever you said it.
UI scale. English, hands on, subtitles on, resolution, everything. All right, everything looks fairly well. We don't have to make any adjustments. So, let us begin.
Let's see when we end up.
Yeah. Not where, but when.
Because last we knew we were in Torino.
Torino, right?
Catacombs, Sacre de Saint-Michel, 1508. That's where we were. Mm-hmm. And that is the right year, I think.
All right. Here we go.
We just finished reading the book of backstory, and then the crossbow happened.
Mm-hmm.
The book of backstory makes it sound so dramatic.
All right, here we go.
Oh, it's going to go over
we're going to get it again.
That is a very slow crossbow bolt.
Yeah, that one went real slow.
I think just so that we could see it.
Yeah. And this is where it ended. Time has been rifted.
Alright, tutorializing time. Read a comment by Giacomo at the bottom of the screen. After that, left click anywhere to continue. It's too high.
Alright. We must want that.
Partially
folded tool, which means we need to unfold it.
Needs to be adjusted in the inventory before it can be used.
We have us a tool.
Back away from
now,
the
can
statue.
we do anything? Is there anything else we do with the...
I don't think so. It looks like it just bent over
Yep.
and gave it to... Oh, we ended up in the morgue.
Yep, we're in the catacombs. That's where the bodies are.
And it looks like this is not accessible to us.
It's not yet. Come back around real quick. Okay, that's just an alcove. That's just an alcove for the statue. Was there?
More bones.
Alright.
Oh, goodness, the rats.
Rats. We got to avoid rats. Gotta do something for that mechanism. We got some sort of handle over there.
Those are parts of the broken Oculus Perpetua. I'll need to find a way to get them all. The Oculus being, of course, the big thing. Okay,
Whoops.
so that lever is useless now. Well, we'll take the socket. We cannot recover the stick. Nope.
Alright. Does the socket do anything overall?
Cannot get up to that. So, what do we have to work with? That brings that thing down, but it's jammed.
That.
The rail is firmly attached to the wall. If I want to take it, I will need to unlock it. I want to lock it down further. Okay. Can't get to that.
Okay, there.
Far too many rats.
Metal shaft. Come in handy.
As a second part, you need to complete it. So we
Yep.
need to use this as a new lever.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's quickly backstep.
Not disturb the many, many rats.
Yeah.
That's going to bang
Knock
into...
that off. Alright, is there anything we can harvest off of that? After we get the most important piece.
Damaged Oculus Perpetua. I would like to have that chain,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's...
Gonna give us anything off of there? Nope.
No.
Okay. It was worth a try. Okay, what happens if we get... I don't know if anything happens if we set that to 1 or...
We could certainly try.
Because we've done 2, we've done 3.
We can't get back
Can't
to
get
it.
there anymore. Okay, so it's a material. That's fine.
That's with chains.
Yeah. Okay, we can't get
Wanted
to
to
that.
look at the wall torch.
Yeah.
Do anything like this without the rest of it.
It seems that way.
Okay, so what else can we do?
Unless we bring that back. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it won't swing over. It's going to run it because we can't move it anyway because the lever's broken. Never mind.
Either we didn't try or it didn't let us come here before.
We tried, it wouldn't let us.
Okay, and that gives us more or less rope. I'm going to guess we want more.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if that gets... Yeah, we tried it before, it wouldn't let us.
Nope. Now, if we shorten the rope, it does that, and I'm not sure what that gains us. This now appears to be locked.
Yeah.
Unless we let the rope loose and thwack the statue again.
Alright, we must have loosened something up in order in doing that. Like maybe a way through the wall.
The statue seems severely damaged. I think with some effort it could be knocked down.
Alright. Will it let us rewind and do it again?
Goodbye, chandelier. Hello, wrecking ball.
Alright. Okay. We got a little... Okay, well, that's the end of our wrecking ball. Okay.
Okay, so I have to press and hold for that icon.
Alright.
And the fact that it is tiny bricks tells us that this wall is not load-bearing.
Yeah. As long as there's not a cask of Amontillado hiding in here somewhere.
Okay, so we're trying to make a shape out of this.
Yeah.
What shape do we want? It looks like there's a couple of options.
Yeah. We may need to look around. Like maybe in a journal.
Our journal! Or maybe it's a fresh journal.
Brand new book.
Chronicle Leonardo and I came for was in my hands. Just a few more minutes and we might have been safe, but they caught up with us. I managed to turn on Leonardo's miraculous device, the Oculus Perpetua, but before I had time to use it, some unknown men started shooting at me. Bittersweet irony, when one of the bolts hit the Oculus, it may have saved my life, but the broken machine then plunged me 3 different times, prolonging my fall until it stopped working altogether. So that's what happened. It did to us what Doc Strange did to Loki in the start of that one movie.
Yeah.
But where there's life, there's hope, and I'm still alive. I must look for the Oculus, find the Chronicle, and find out what happened to Leonardo. I have my work cut out for me. Can't really.
In the depths of the catacombs of Sacre de San Michel, I came across something unique. In one of the corridors is a bricked up room once used by the architect who designed this place. Several centuries have passed since then, but I think I can find another use for a sturdy desk now. I have to find all the parts of the Oculus Perpetua. If I can't put them back together, my options for escaping this place will be very limited.
Hello, Bartolo. I'm sorry I cannot meet you in person, but the Cardinal is in a great hurry to begin work on St. Mary's Church in Cologne. In Cologne, probably.
Cologne.
I mean, you would think it's Cologne, but I'm also thinking that's anglicized, so maybe it is.
Maybe.
I need you to... Yeah, I need you to...
Rex, where are you when we need you?
I need you to assume responsibility for the completion of the catacombs and stay in Avigliano until everything's in order. We've been promised a generous reward from the church, and the monks will be burying their dead here for hundreds of years to come. Let us make it look the part. Do not forget to wall up this room and remove all traces of scaffolding. When you are done, send a message and then follow me to Cologne. We will share the reward as always. God bless you, J.L., March, the year of our Lord 966. This is 1503, so this is a 500-year-old room.
Yep.
They were absolutely right about how long monks would be using this. P.S. If you do not want to keep the workbench I bought in Venice, feel free to wall it up along with the room. I have no use for it anymore.
Alright, we probably need that too.
Yeah, because this is a good workbench.
Screwdriver, we could have used that earlier.
So that's whatever press tool
Yeah.
this is. This looks like some kind of press to me.
Like some sort of printing press.
Don't know what that was, but I think this goes here. Good place to hold it steady until we can find the rest. A lot of molding pieces. Decidedly the place for a craftsman's work. The lens.
There's the lens. So how'd the lens get in here?
Yeah, this thing broke time. So I'm not too crazy surprised that the pieces wound up wherever the foof they wanted. Do we have a Fibonacci spiral?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Perfect ratio.
Shrooms, because this place be old. Can I take more parts from the statue? No. And that's going to take us outside again, isn't it? What is this lever for?
For printing, start using sharp block. Okay, what's that drawer underneath?
Inaccessible. Inaccessible is what it is. So now we either have to figure out how to get past the rats. Or... But we have a screwdriver. Our options are far greater than they were.
Alright, so let's come over here.
And I'll bet it's so we can get access to this.
Yeah. Bent rail.
This does mean that we can now bring this thing down and take it off the wall entirely, probably. Or no, it'll just stop anyway. It just stops. Can we use this in any way?
Good idea.
That chain isn't what it's focused on. It focuses on the rope because that's where we picked up.
That's where we picked up the lever piece.
Rats everywhere. No way am I going through there. And what way are we meant to go?
Yeah.
How does the rail help us? The rail helps us because this press can flatten it again.
Yeah.
Going for the square shapes because I don't know if any other is really going to matter in this case.
There we go.
Now the rail is no longer broken.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably still another purpose for that, or else why the turny bits? But it means we can now use this.
Now we can get other pieces.
Bent gear. That's not great.
Bent cogwheel. We'll have to straighten that out. Incomplete cover. All right, we know what to now. We know how to fix it.
Just
and we change it to the circle.
Yeah, I don't know if the square actually made a difference on the rail, but I'm going to assume the circle makes a difference on this one just to keep the gear in shape.
Right.
This is a much more delicate piece.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And now working cogwheel. All right, we got a plus there, so we may have to add it to that. Yeah, there we go.
Now the question. Does it work?
All right, I think we got to... Okay, it's going on its own.
It's ready for work.
Yep, catch it. Now.
Oh, this is... Wait a minute.
What?
I may have just noticed a storytelling motif and it's not letting me move. Those rays weren't there before. Before, they were shining out of this room.
Yeah.
Is it using the sunlight as a tool of, hey, here's where you're supposed to focus?
Maybe.
When I got closer, rays appeared around the portal as if reacting to the proximity of the Oculus Perpetua. Alright. Let's get in there.
Here we go.
Right into a frozen moment
And now
of the
we can
past.
get past all the rats.
500 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The flow of time is frozen in the past. I need to find something I could do that would influence the present. Hey, don't let an order of weirdos take over this place in 500 years.
Alright, what we got here?
Good question. I have no idea. So I've disconnected.
Pest control.
Block the rats from getting
That's
into
where they were coming up from there. I didn't notice, but I guess that's where they were coming up from.
Blocking the well in the past prevented the rats from getting through. The catacombs today are therefore rodent-free. Now's the time to continue moving towards the stairs.
Got something there.
I wanted to read the thing on the wall first.
Is that the book we're looking for? Whoops, we dropped a note.
Chronicle of Ordo Eostalis. That's what we were looking for.
Alright, we do need to pick up that note, probably.
It's written in Italian, I think.
Let's look, it's Italian or Latin.
Yeah, we can't read it. And that's definitely not written in English. The Ordo Eostalis is only a tool and should be treated as such. A good warrior sharpens his sword, a good priest exercises his tongue. Likewise, who seeks to make best use of the order will keep it a secret and shrouded in mystery. But tools need to be used carefully because their powers can be turned against their users. You can cut yourself with a sharp sword, do harm with ill-chosen words, and a secret order getting out of control could lead to untold consequences. This is why I am storing the chronicle in this place, and in another I am having a shrine built to commemorate this day. I expect each of my successors to become fully acquainted with the tool before deciding to use it. PP the Second. Yeah, I feel like they didn't.
Yep.
Or possibly it's just that Leonardo wasn't as familiar with this as he should have been before making it in the first place, and then all this happened. But then how can you be familiar with the thing when everyone's keeping it secret?
Scrolling that way. The other way, the other way. Is that anything for us there? No. Okay.
So whatever else we need out of this book, we can't get it. We need someone else to read it, I guess.
Yeah, evidently. Is that the book we were looking at before before they found us?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That looked familiar.
More heads. More skulls. More crosses, which makes sense. This is a monastery. Click the icon
Alright.
to give us
Did everything. Yeah. We go.
This door.
Yep.
We're here. Can't get out that way. We don't have control over this scene. Oh. Gosh.
We're there.
I don't know where.
Pathway this.
I'm now scared because they haven't given us control before when there's an active threat. Where does it need to be? I can't tell.
Needs to be lined up with that, right? There we go.
That's enough to get it open.
Now, does that... No, that's... No. We probably got... Looks like we got to put some sort of key in.
But that would block it if we weren't turning it right. That was not open before.
Yeah.
They opened it. Why?
Question.
Scared to get closer to those guys, but we're gonna have to, aren't
We're
we?
probably going to have to. I don't think we have any other places to. Wait a minute.
That is the mechanism of the door below.
Okay.
Wants us to move to where Leonardo was.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get instantly caught.
We'll see.
Are they about to say something useful?
Probably. Well, we know that Leonardo got away. And that they're waiting for them to come with us captured.
That doesn't help us get out. There's not another portal around here. I don't know.
Hidden scratch marks there, but that's...
Why is it giving us access to this?
Yeah, unless it's just there for us to hear them talking. All right, turn off the Oculus for a second. Does it just have to line up with that?
I don't know.
Okay, turn it back on.
I mean, if it was a line-up situation, then we've had it. That doesn't seem to be the point.
It doesn't go all the way around?
No, it stops here and here.
Okay. impasse?
I think we're at an impasse.
Okay. Let's hit the blue button.
Yeah. Maybe Leonardo left some kind of message.
Okay.
If so, it would have been in that book, but I don't see any kind of message in it. I don't know, can we turn the pages of the book?
Possibly. Because this is where he was.
Oh, you little... There's slidey bits at the top.
Yeah.
And a knife. I had to flee. Meet me at my friend's house. I'm sure you remember me telling you about him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you'll also know how to look at the letter. Then you'll get precise directions on how to get there. Hurry. A friend. And to take the knife, and it is not for stabbing.
Yep. The letter opener. Hey, where'd the other...
The other item that fell on the floor appears to be either unnecessary or inaccessible. I don't think we're getting to it. How to look at the letter, huh? Oh, the letter is no longer in our hands. It will not let us use the Oculus on it. Does that go in the door?
That's what I was wondering.
Turn. It's this way.
There we go.
Line up the slots so that the knife can get in. And then stab the door.
Catacomb Crawl. We finished the first chapter.
Without getting caught.
Yeah.
It appears that spring wings, that grow wings we have.
Mm-hmm.
Take us all the way to northern Tuscany.
Villa of Luca Pacioli. Alrighty then. What are we scribbling? Just that.
The house.
Just that we're here. Okay. Follow the instructions. He left and found Luca Pacioli's villa, quite remote but nicely restored and walled off with a high wall. The house is completely solid, but it is too early to draw any conclusions. Besides, this is where we're supposed to meet, and I need to get in.
No more pages to turn yet. One of these panels is very not like the others. I think we need better views.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's one.
Make it fall down puzzle.
Yeah. When I realized I couldn't move it myself.
Yeah. Can you move the little blue? Yep, that's where you need it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. That's all where you need it.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I lost track of what I was needing to do. What? Are? Oh, me.
Oh, it's a dragon furnace. Okay. So we can make it belch fire, but what does that lever do?
Oh, hang on.
So the lever is cycling between symbols, but we have no idea which one we need. We need to look around more to figure out what it's actually asking. And I think there was a note on the ground. Maybe there wasn't a note on the ground. Maybe it was just rock. Yeah, there is. Right at the bottom of the screen. Can we back out?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, no. Okay, so we can't get to whatever that is. What are we supposed to be pulling on? Looks like a note. We can't get to it.
No dragon such as fire time is especially drawn to its sharp teeth.
Can we look closer at the head?
What we're going to do next. Ah.
Mouth needs an open. Okay, now that its mouth is open.
Did I just luck our way into it?
I think.
Oh, hang on. That's not working. They may not have been getting game sound.
Oh boy. Sorry if you didn't.
But I did luck us into that one.
I mean, you did turn it into the big rectangle, and that's the shape that we were aiming for, so that might be it.
That's true. Yeah, that's what I was doing all along. Alright, let's take a good look around first before we go charging into anything. We got a door here. We got something there. We got something here.
We've got a sandbag.
Got a sandbag that may or may not be activated by. We got a door there.
We've got a lot of brickwork.
Alright, any notes, other notes on the ground so I don't miss any more of those?
Nope. But that other one might not have been a note since it didn't let us get to it.
Yeah.
We have a
something that something slides into.
Yeah.
Have a door that needs a key.
So that mechanism needs something to even start working with it.
Right. Okay, that's all part of it.
That's part of that.
As is that. Okay.
I wish we still had that letter opener.
Mm-hmm. That's some sort of rail thing.
Looks like the stairs are tucked up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something to make those happen. Okay, I guess it wasn't unlocked.
Door is barricaded from the inside. Click and hold. For that push symbol,
Yeah.
get on it, and then click and
Oh,
hold.
you gotta be on the symbol. Okay. Alright, looky. Nothing triggering here.
Either we need to look at that box or we need to look at the next room.
Nothing's triggering here. It's not letting us go there, so...
Into the room.
Into the room we go. The house is empty. Leonardo probably already left, but I'm sure he must have left me a message. Alright, let's work the room.
You mean the bookshelf isn't hiding anything?
Not yet. Let's just swoop the room to see if anything gets triggered by this. Alright.
Looks like not.
We've eliminated that. Alright, so it looks like the only thing that anything happens with is all this stuff here.
You press down on it, and this end I think might have started to open.
Yeah.
But we need something heavy enough to press down and keep it pressed. Because we're not going to be able to quick change that.
I wanted to see if that was...
Yeah.
Okay, so we need something big and heavy. The book.
I mean, yeah, but then we'd lose it.
Yeah. Okay, so...
We're closer, but still in the avenue of need a thing to get a thing.
Alright. Pick up a rock.
It won't let us destroy his perniciously groomed flagstone pathway.
Nope.
There's a portal up there. Don't think we can get to it from this distance.
We gotta go up those steps. We gotta get through that door in order to get to it. Okay. I just figured I'd take a look and see, scout ahead. Alright, there's nothing out here. As of yet. I just want to prove to myself that I didn't miss any. No. Alright, let's...
Or are we supposed to use it by pressing the box down and
And it almost seemed to work before when you were pushing it down and then backed out without letting go. Can I try?
Alright, let me try one more thing here first.
Don't let go of the mouse button. Just use the right button to back out.
Oh, there we go.
And now you're going to have to release it, but it got you more time. No, it's not going to let us.
Alright, let me try it again because I was a little slow on that. Come on.
You can't right-click your way to that box. You are going to have to let go. Nope.
No, because I was right on it that time.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Try what you wanted to try. That's how it was.
So won't let us go to the machine in the middle.
No. I was looking at that too. Alright, I think we're at a stopping point.
Yeah. I'm certain to find something interesting in the house. Yes, we have.
Yeah, nothing else totally obvious. Just the merely obvious.
I can't look at this from multiple angles. The Oculus doesn't give us anything special.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the next clue is.
The weight scale seems to have been prepared. Maybe I could try putting something on it.
Yeah.
But ultimately, all we have is the book.
That might be, yeah. Well, when we take stuff off of there, the weight will bring it back up, right?
Hopefully. Dearest friend, I'm glad you were able to find both this residence and what we came to the scriptorium for. As you surely noticed, this place is devastated. My friend, you know who I'm talking about, is deserted. My friend, you know who I'm talking about, and I decided to go to the place where we will all meet. I'm sorry about this test, but I need to be sure that whoever is reading these words is indeed you. Look around, be perceptive, and know that the wind will whisper about the path to take. A friend. As always, I wish you good luck and an open mind. And the rooster is important.
Yeah.
Funny shaped
crank. Alright.
Can we have our book back?
Alright, go to the actual mechanism now. Or maybe push down, let's see. That might go to the thing outdoors.
So now the book is just inaccessible to us.
Yeah. There's gotta be a way that we get it back.
One would hope. Otherwise, this entire quest just became for nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Are these... I don't... pass a gear, turn the path.
So what does that gear do?
Probably the same. Okay, so we can't get out unless it's 2 turns. What did that gain us? Looks like not much. The only other state in which we can leave is that, and that leaves us unable to leave. Oh.
There we go.
If it did
Take
that
the long
last
way
time,
home.
then... The sandbag is important.
Yep.
Well, there goes the handle. Are you seriously not going to give us the book back? Maybe it's that the greater side gets depressed, and so we need something heavier than the book, and the crank wouldn't have been.
Yeah. That's true.
So we put the Oculus in there.
Okay, so because we still need to do something with that there as well.
Yeah, but we just got access over here.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Slot that needs a thing. A
Oh,
pin that
keep
accidentally
going.
just got unlocked. Iron-bound disc. I either need...
That needs... Okay,
needs
what?
an extra part.
Go back around. Do those pull out?
No.
Okay.
This is a plus, so it needs an extra item rather than a cog, which needs manipulation.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought maybe it'd be kind of thing that we had to unfold it as well.
Oh. Bunch of birdhouses. Dragons have always fascinated me. Creatures of myths, legends, and fairy tales that instill fear into the hearts of grown men. In my drawings, I always depict them based on anatomical models of existing animals. The human imagination is powerful, but it is nothing compared to the reality of nature. I can't portray pride, guile, or cruelty better than through the eyes of a feline. I can't imagine stronger armor than the scales of a great lizard. Plate?
Mm-hmm.
Kevlar, maybe? But there's one characteristic of dragons for which I cannot find inspiration in nature, and that is their ability to breathe fire. And that is what I was thinking about when I designed the new lighting for the access road to Luca's mansion. Along with the metal body of the dragon's head, I set about repairing the bell tower. The clapper of the bell was nowhere to be found, so I asked Luca to have a new one made. I designed the top of it with a 6-sided cross section so that it could be mounted on a fixed axis like the one I used for a wine cart, for example. If we decide to mechanize the bell in the future, I'd hate to change it again. We need a gear to mesh with this.
Yeah, we need a cogwheel to go with.
It looks like there's vital components.
Yeah, different components that we need. One, 2, and 3. You have to line the numbers up with them?
Possibly.
Keep on going, that 3 will get over there.
That's a 1. That's
Okay.
a 1. That's a 1. That does it.
There we go. Cart model.
Cart. Spiders have been having at it with this desk. That needs a plus sign item. How was a raven like a writing desk? Today I felt a tinge of regret that I did not bring some of my wine seedlings with me. Luca told me he would like to expand his vineyard, and I decided to help him. He gave me the former granary to use as my workshop, and I started making a model. The biggest problem with a vineyard is water. The grapevine suffers from a lack of moisture, as Luca is very often on the road, whether fulfilling his duties as a friar or getting new material for his books. But even when he stops at home, the well is a long way off, and watering even the few rows of vines is a lengthy and difficult process. I have to figure out a transportation system for water, grapes, and the final product, wine. The obvious solution is livestock, but there's no room for that. The ground is too soft for a normal cart. But if I could create suitable tracks made of solid material for it, perhaps in time we could even repair and use the old windmill in the middle of the garden to pump water. Hint after hint after hint after hint.
So, in other words, he tried to create the first railway system.
Not surprised he tried. Okay, so I can't mess with that yet, and that needs a component added. That's not what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at this, because it looks like the cart goes here. Or am I putting the cart before the horse?
Could be. Okay.
I'm putting the cart on the wrong horse.
Yep.
Can I send it off? I don't know that I can. It might need something.
Alright, what we have here?
A bunch of interacting systems.
Yeah.
But this appears to be correct, so I don't know why it's editable.
Alright, go back to here. I guess it's not looking at it.
No, it is not.
Okay, let's find it. Rest.
Doesn't look to be.
Oh,
That pillar has my attention. Something needs to go there.
Alright, swing back around.
There's drawers.
Yeah, I didn't know if you saw it or not. Gotta move something there.
Cannot tell what this is accomplishing. Wooden compass is blocked.
Yeah.
We suddenly have a lot to work with again.
Yeah.
No idea where to start.
But down below. What about over here?
What is this? Ornamental lever part. Could this potentially...
Actually, most definitely.
So that's that shape.
Goes there. Does it go there?
I think so. We just rotated the cart.
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be we're modeling a real thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not letting me mess with that. So why is it letting me get up on the cart at all?
Alright. See if there's stuff we gotta do here.
Needs a lever.
Yep.
The track is only kind of sorted. That needs a something. Can't open the well mechanism until I repair the crank. Nice wine containers, but also very heavy. If I want to see what's behind them, I'll need a way to remove them. Okay. I did not actually want to go back here.
Back up. Go back that way. Okay. Turn around.
piece looks like a nose. Mechanism is too far away. We've got a line in front of us.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't be stopping us before, but is apparently stopping us now.
Alright, back up. Let's... Let us look at it now. Nope.
Yeah, but we're way too far away to actually get access. There is still a lot going on. And we take the lever from here.
When we'd find out.
Because it's the same kind of disc. Need another thing on the front?
What? Okay. That dial right there.
I don't know, we didn't actually look closely at it. We have a key.
R-shaped key, which will go to the desk.
Good spot, I forgot that was there and needed to be dealt with. What does that gain us?
Oh, there we go.
Gains us a turny turn that we can turny turn. Diagrams of the heart. I'm not quite certain what that is. Or that.
Okay, here we go.
Something interesting. Okay. I can't say I quite know how to interpret this. It's not one continuous line.
Okay, so point there and downward.
And this one dumps over to here, this to here, that
There.
down, and this
That
over.
way.
And these two point at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Clock tower.
Belfry model.
Yeah, belfry, not clock tower or bell tower.
Same idea.
Belfry. Nobody uses the term belfry unless they're saying bats in.
Said Belfry.
Now I want just the bell.
Alright, what do we got down here that... Oh, okay.
Wooden plate with protrusions. Hello.
Okay, we've seen that before.
This needs manipulation.
Yeah.
It has feet!
A small key.
Tiny key. Tiny little block. Is that?
For there, yeah. And away we go. Delivers its load there.
Right, and I would guess it's meant to stay there.
And that redirects. Oh, nicely done.
I will be honest, I did not know what I was doing.
That's alright. Sometimes the best discoveries are made by accident. Now,
Now if we turn this, it might get us access to the drawer.
yeah, there we go.
Because it's grinding against that gear.
And now we turn it again.
A wooden frame. Ah. This is how we turn it again.
There you go.
Because we weren't going to get that thing up a second time,
Yeah.
I think.
Probably not.
Not what I wanted. There are too many things crowded into this corner.
Too many things in the screen.
Too many clickables.
Alrighty.
In a densely closed area. Oh. Okay, so a thing goes in here.
Something goes in there, like maybe a wooden frame?
Could be. Now, what do? Full magazine?
Full magazine of
Crossbow
arrows.
bolts. Is this supposed to be some kind of archery mechanism?
No.
No. I don't. This is suspicious. That's suspicious. This is definitely supposed to open at some point, and that cart has to go back through here and get blocked.
We gotta put something on it. Like a bottle or something. Does the key turn again? No, okay.
No. But good thought. Well, we know where this piece goes.
Alright, dumb and stupid question. Let's go back here to the crank, see if anything else is gonna happen. Nope, okay.
Okay. This is the point where we've got a lot of moving parts. So it's time to list things we need.
Alright.
Things we need. A gear for the letter carrying system. A thing on the cart.
Right.
Open next to T-piece on track. What's with the windmill? Or at least I'm assuming that's what that model is of.
Yeah.
Handle for well mechanism. Key for thing near the wine. And I'm probably missing a few items.
Alright, shall I go? We go outside?
Yeah.
Place the piece that we know we do have?
Yeah.
Anything changed here? We did all that.
No.
Alright. Just thought I'd check.
Repair other crank.
Bigger bell.
Lion statue.
Alright, I think I know where this goes.
Yep. I forgot to put that on the list, but yeah. And our list of things we need is about to get even longer. We need the book back. What is upstairs?
We'll soon find out.
Mechanism, a note, and a bridge.
Hello, Luca. Last time you asked me why I didn't create something more interesting than my ever-present mazes, so I thought I'd make you happy. What you see before you is a weapon I fashioned after Master Giannetta's crossbow with my repeatable mechanism added. It's rapid fire, yet penetrating and accurate. I set up some targets in the yard. You'll find bolts in the study downstairs.
What does the...
Oh, there we go.
Mechanical part with a wooden handle. Okay.
Goes down below.
I don't know. Can we look up? Okay, so... Okay, rotating pole. I feel like this is not the crossbow in and of itself. So can we cross the bridge? Because this is about where the portal is. That closes and opens that.
Yeah, so that way, because here's the train tracks coming there, then you can drop the load onto there.
That's about where the portal was, but I feel like we should do everything we can in this time before we start confusing ourselves with multiple times. Mechanism is blocked by something. Something is preventing the gate from opening.
Okay.
Does it turn the other direction? Or are we just done? Okay, so it's just done.
Yeah. Come on.
Gate mechanism is too far away.
Alright, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Hey, Crit Witch. Well, we've got the book. We got away from the horde of angry secret keepy culty people.
There we go.
And we've now followed Leonardo, who had to bail on us, but did leave us a message.
And here's the crossbow that he was telling us about.
We might need to get closer.
targets are. Bottle? The jars?
Possibly.
Bell?
I mean, we can. There's nothing stopping us. It said targets plural, so I'm inclined to think it's the wine jugs.
Okay.
Maybe the wooden handle? I can't shoot unless the crossbow is wound. So we need to step back and wind it. How do we pull back the string? Because I think that's what he means by wound. It just keeps sending us to the firing thing. But every time we look at it, it takes us to firing. Could be missing pieces.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
No. Just needs something placed on it.
Yeah. No way down from.
Perhaps it's time to
Yeah.
my section.
That's what we've done. Alright.
Can I see if I can get anywhere with the crossbow?
Sure. Go for it. I'll hold right now.
So clicking and dragging anything else is just going to get us an aim, so this really isn't going to get us anywhere. Okay. Does this belong to the crossbow?
There we go.
These handles looked similar.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And there goes the sight.
Fire! Alright, I'll let you have the pleasure of shooting everything else. I fired the cannon in the first game. And the bell.
Did I get that one over there?
Yeah. We were supposed to hit the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't know what that changed.
Alright, I want to check something.
Are there things on the ground where we just shot things out?
The jug,
We broke the jugs so they're not there anymore.
Right, exactly. Because I saw that thing there when I was getting ready to do the aiming. It's like, okay, what is that thing hiding there where the clay pots were earlier?
We broke them, and they're not there to block things anymore.
Yep.
The grate seems to be attached only by a piece of rope. It wouldn't take much force to open it. So let us go down and open it. Game. Okay, so we figured out what both the pieces were.
Alright, has anything changed in here? Still need a gear for there. Something there, and there's something there, but I won't let. I think we're done with this.
Yeah. I think we're done with this table until we figure out what goes on top of the cart.
I was wondering if it was maybe wanted to do some of these things here. Done with that. We're done with that.
We still can't get the book back. So why won't it let us do anything with the grate if it made us do so much effort in order to get access to it?
What's got me perplexed.
It specifically says it won't take much force to break it, and then it just doesn't let us break it.
Oh, duh.
What?
You know what will take? You know what will apply the force to break it?
The crossbow?
The crossbow.
If we can shoot it. Right.
Just had to think about it a little bit.
And Luca's like, why is everything broken in my yard?
Well, if he does, with all the traveling he does, he probably... Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button.
Yeah, nice shooting indeed, Gritwitch.
Well, there's a reason.
There's a reason for that emote.
I have that emoji. Crossbow is my favorite weapon to use in a fantasy RPG. Alright, let's go down there, see if there's anything for us to find, or if, even if it's just taking that grate and moving it somewhere. Yeah, when I had my first 3 emojis made, one of them was a hawk, one of them was this hawk, one of them was the crossbow, and the other one was a black and gold D20. Alright, path is free, but for now I'm not sure how to take advantage of it. Does that look like there's something that hooks up to there?
That was the hook that was holding the rope.
Yeah.
So there was something hooked up to it.
Alright, but
now I'm unsure what our focus is if we don't want to look
I'm not sure either.
That's the thing we raised. Do we need to shoot that with the crossbow?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, just... Our thought process right now is shoot everything with the crossbow. It's a very adept thought process. Very thorough. Very elaborate.
I would, but there's one slight problem.
It's not there.
make sure I didn't.
Have we rung the bell? Yes, we shot
yes,
the crossbow bolt at the
bell.
bell.
Yeah, we did ring the bell. So, yeah, we did think to do that. Alright, let's get a view this way. The only thing clickable here, this mechanism, that we gotta put something into it.
I don't know where we're supposed to focus now.
Alright. Dumb and stupid question. Anything else shootable? Don't see anything.
I mean, the only thing I can think of would be the sandbag, and it would cause a paradox because we needed it.
Yeah. Hey, Aseloth. Shoot everything can sometimes be a D and can be a D&D thing as well. I don't think it did anything. This? Oh, that's still stuck. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get us down to here. Then I'm gonna come up here.
Used a bell in my interactions with Leonardo's models. That means I might need one here as well. Are we supposed to keep shooting the bell?
Maybe. Yeah, when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. That's right. When you have a crossbow or bow, everything looks like a target.
So we just empty the magazine at the bell?
Well, we'll take at least one more shot anyway. And if nothing happens, then we know we're done with it.
I'm not sure what the first shot accomplished anyway. Okay.
Having the roof replaced today. Cool.
Sounds like Riverdance up there.
I bet. Alright. Now, it seems that the rope holding the bell isn't that sturdy.
So we're supposed to shoot the rope off the bell.
Okay, so I had the right idea.
Wrong target.
Wrong target.
And that's why it's bright red.
Oh, okay, that rope. I was going to say, what rope are we talking? Oh, looks like we got to do something with the clapper.
Yeah, he specifically mentioned it in one of the notes.
Alright, now we got to go back in time. Or we got to go back to the future.
Yeah.
We got to go back in time.
Oh boy.
Now you let us come to it.
I recognize that shape.
Alright, anything else here? No. Alright. Where do you recognize that as being?
Top of the cart.
Right here, right? Yeah, right there.
This is why it let us climb up on the cart. Use a crank to access a crank. That little red line is filling up.
And away we go.
And that gets us tall enough to mess with that mechanism on the gate.
Looks like it. Pushes on the ropes.
Don't quite know what that's gaining us, but we climb up on top. Okay. We resolved the question of the grate.
It brought us here, but there's nothing to click on, so something's got to go in there as well. We got to put something there.
Okay, so we need a gear for the letter carrier, a thing to go on the model cart, a way to open the thing next to the T-piece on the model track, figure out what's up with the model windmill, a handle for the well mechanism to repair the other crank near the well, the book back, the thing on the back of the cart, and something to go with the gate. We need a lot of things. It's trying to grab something, but there's nothing to grab.
Yeah. Alright. A water chute over the vineyard near the mill in the path. Back up we go. Take another peek.
Is that it? But we can't get access. There. That chute.
Yeah.
And there's a thing at the end of it. We need to shoot the chute.
Let's go over to the crossbow, take a peek. Oh, what's this?
And that's been there the whole time, but we haven't messed with it. Bridge can be moved.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Target.
Hello.
Right?
I think we're establishing a pattern with the crossbow. If it's red, fire.
Yep.
We have 2 more bolts. Hopefully we don't have 3 more targets. Over it again. I think we need to refill the magazine.
Okay, we're out. So we need to get more bolts.
No. Take the magazine.
Oh.
And the mechanism is in the side of the desk in the present.
Right. So, back to the future again. We're doing a lot of time travel in this one. Back to the desk we go. There we go.
And a conveniently inexhaustible supply of crossbow bolts.
Yep. Alright.
But our appetite for destruction is not inexhaustible.
Alright, let's do it again. Now.
Fortunately, or we'd be breaking literally everything.
Yeah. And we might before all this is done. We may have to play Lego rules here.
If all else fails, break it.
Yep. Alright, your turn to have fun with the shooty.
I get to play with fire. Ready, aim, fire. Hope it's already wound.
Yeah. Alright.
And fire!
Shoot all the required targets. Okay, we that extra shot that we did at the bell is the reason we weren't able to finish. Okay, we got something here.
Ring with an ornamental handle.
Let's take a closer look at
And
this.
it requires manipulation. I think I know that shape.
Yep, we've seen it a few places.
And we've got a bridge to move.
Okay, move it back. No big deal. We probably got to move. We had to move it so we could do that. So.
Yeah, so we could see the target.
Yeah.
Does it turn? It turned.
Turny turn.
Into the mill. Note!
There's a note.
The first thing one notices is that the center of Luca's entire estate is an old mill, but long years of use and equally long years of inaction have taken their toll on it. If we're going to use it for irrigation, we must make the necessary repairs first. But I never believed mere repairs would be enough. One of the reasons the mill is in such a bad shape is that the vanes rotated at different angles, destabilizing the whole mechanism. Determined to prevent this in the future, I linked the rotation of the vanes with gears. However, after adjusting the mechanism, rotating the tilt of the vanes proved to be a very demanding activity, so I added modern controls. A newer and stronger metal axis with a proper handle that allows you to use your whole body to move it. Once I finish the Archimedes screw in the workshop annex, I can place it in the well and the irrigation system will be ready.
Okay.
Is this that handle?
Oh, we got
This
something
is
there.
a storage facility.
Wooden folder.
And fold it does. Fold a bunch it does.
Sketch of the windmill.
The screw from here down to there. It seems there was supposed to be some kind of counterweight on the rope behind the cage. Maybe something would happen if I found it and put it back.
Yeah. Your bottom of it.
Looks like not
Okay.
accessible to us. Okay, and that's just triggering the way back instead of anything else. Let's be safe.
Got everything?
Yes.
Alright.
I think we're done with the past for now until we find that counterweight.
Okay. And we know that we cannot get down from here. Alright, I'm gonna do something screwy here. Just humor me.
Can we get on the bridge while it's turned?
Nope, we cannot. Okay. Alright. Give you back the wheel.
There is so much going on.
I figured it was worth a try.
There is so much going on. Okay, so we've accomplished what? Turning this, we've got a sketch of the windmill. What, does the sketch go on the writing desk?
Alright, go back a second. There was something I saw there that I want to make sure I wasn't going crazy. Alright. Go to the... Okay, that brings it to there. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I saw when you were on there, I did something with that. I thought maybe there was something else there. The second Derringer up the sleeve. So what do we do with the illustration?
The only place I can think to put it is the writing desk.
Yeah.
And if I am wrong, then I am wrong. Because there's this ridge up here.
Oh yeah, there is. Get closer.
There's a blank slot.
Mm-hmm. Just perfect for putting a new illustration in.
So as this turns, so does the screw.
Right.
As that turns, that upper one does.
Okay.
Yeah, something wasn't...
Yeah, it's like there had to be a reason that it's there. Okay.
That's not in line.
Okay, you gotta keep. Nope, those are the only things that. There you go. There's the Archimedes screw model.
Or the model on the desk.
Yep.
Would have to go between here-ish and here-ish, and we
Yeah.
don't have access to this yet. So now what? We know where it goes, but we don't have
Nope,
access.
it's not giving us access. Alright, let's go in and make sure we don't have to manipulate anything. I'll look at it. Make sure we don't have to manipulate anything.
Nothing to
No,
manipulate.
okay. Just wanted to make sure.
And they're giving us clearer cues this time. If it's manipulatable, it has a gear.
Does it go on that?
It does! And now we get to find out what the score is.
Oh, we got all sorts of fun things here. Alright.
Okay, I'm not going to launch that until I look at this drawer.
Yeah.
The front of the windmill.
Okay.
So now I'm going to launch it. And then it stops here.
Mm-hmm. Turns that around.
And feeds the pieces in.
Mm-hmm. That goes there.
So
And looks what slid out.
So we've put the thing on the cart.
Mm-hmm.
We've opened the thing next to the T-piece, and we're about to answer with the what's it with the model windmill bit.
Yeah.
And these need to turn.
Okay, we got all sorts of stuff here.
And one of them's a key. Okay, I'm crossing items off of our stuff we need.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea where that key goes.
Take a look at it.
Where else do we need a key?
Humor me.
Is it for the thing at the top of the gate? No, it doesn't seem... I don't know.
Nope. Alright, it was worth a try. It's not going to go there.
The wrong shape.
Alright, so where else would it possibly go?
Okay. We need the cart. We need the thing at the back of the cart. We need the thing at the gate. We need a counterweight for the mill in the past. We need to recover the book. We need to repair 2 different aspects of the well mechanism. And we need a gear to mesh with the letter carrier. I don't know where that key goes.
Alright. Nothing goes here. We're done with that. That's just for show now.
Unless there's something we're not grasping, but we can't really know what it is right now.
Alright, let's eliminate possibilities. Don't see anywhere where that would... Hold on, Cluemonger. Let me run through some progressions. Back to the bridge. And if there's no thing that we can use it on, I've got another idea what it might be for.
No.
Look around in here, place. Alright, and try something wild and crazy. What's one characteristic that key probably has, because it's a big key?
It can function as a minor lever.
Or it's probably heavy.
Don't think so.
Hey, it was an idea.
Because it's not that big.
I didn't know how big it was because we get all sorts of...
Yeah, the model
scale.
windmill is maybe like this, and it was buried in the side of it.
Yeah.
So that's a standard sized key.
Yeah. Hey, it was an idea.
So I have no idea where that key goes.
Alright, let's go to the clue. Strange symbol on the key.
I haven't seen anything with a plus.
Now the model here, I think we're pretty much done with.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I doubt the key itself is supposed to be that counterweight.
Yeah. Kind of established already that it doesn't. Alright, is it maybe something in the past? We're not seeing.
I don't know.
If I look around the workshop, I'm sure to find a place where the key.
Okay, so it's in the workshop,
So it's
not
workshop.
in the past.
Yeah. Okay, you take over. Alright. We just gotta look.
Is that? No. That was already used for something. Are no key slots here. And there are no key slots on the writing desk. In there. Not a key slot. Can't look any further to that side.
No.
There's nowhere here for a key to go. That's not the right shape.
No. Not.
If these games weren't so well put together at this point, I'd be calling its bluff. There is nowhere for it to go.
Hold on. Well, let's go.
There's our answer. We didn't know we could come up here.
Yeah, okay, click on it. Metal crank. And I think I know where that goes.
While we're up here, let's make sure there's nothing else we need to be wary of. Bound up tightly with a chain. I might need a special item to get through. Anybody got a pair of bolt cutters?
Yeah, we need a set of beauty bolt cutters here, or an angle grinder. Alright, to the cart. That's where that goes.
Is?
Up top. Go to the cart. And get on top of it.
It goes
up there.
Don't quite know what this is. Oh, that's a reset button, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I see how this puzzle.
You're almost there.
Not quite. Okay, so there's more ways for it to be straight. I think this is going to be a flail all over the place puzzle. Or wait. That way? That way? That way. None of these options let me get to this top one.
Okay.
So this has to end in this state.
Mm-hmm.
And that one has to end in this state.
Okay.
So these two have to end up where they are now.
Oh, this is where we need to get to, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That combination.
There we go.
It seems the gate is now unblocked. I think I can unblock it, open it now using a mechanism. All the way up.
Yep. Back up to the top. But at least one thing we know for sure, the book is in a safe place.
Yeah. Nobody knows where it is but us.
Yeah.
And even we can't get to it.
Right.
I need that book back. And now we're doing it for realsies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. I have to
turn
physically
around.
turn around.
Yep. I guess at some point we got to put something in that loader. Unless it's just there for show.
Eventually. This is a very... This is not a noisy game, and what I mean by that is there's not a lot of stray detail that doesn't end up mattering.
True.
Wild idea. Does it go in? No, probably not. Sunburst.
Oh, it goes in the thing where the spring goes down. That's where the spring grabs a hold to.
I'd believe it. Because now we need to prep this.
Yeah. Put it down.
Is it just gonna keep going? It's gonna stop eventually.
Yeah. And there's our cogwheel.
For the letter opener thing. What's this? Can we do a thing?
Here it is right there. I think.
It looks like we cannot do the thing yet.
Oh, okay.
Not letting me click anything. But there is a thing to be done.
A thing to be done. But now we can use the cogwheel to get to the things. Things are slowly happening here, sports fans.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Now,
let's get to that letter letter carrier thing.
Letter carrier thing.
I've been calling it a letter carrier. I've seen a mechanism like this used for that purpose. I don't know what it's actually called in this.
All right.
Get them all in reach.
Okay, I see what you're doing. A hand plane. Cutter.
And I can't actually reach it, so I need to keep turning.
And a handle in a metal frame.
And look at things.
A metal crank.
I think we have a thing that needed a crank.
Yeah, we have.
Okay, so the cutter's not likely to need manipulated. But this needs added to something.
Yeah.
So we've got at least...
We need to level some wood off somewhere.
I think the crank
Is it
part...
this crank? Yeah.
Cross another item off the to-done list.
Oh, right.
We went from like 16 items and we're down.
Okay, the plane is showing that something goes to it.
Yeah. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I need to
7,
check
8,
something
9,
here.
10, 11, 12 items on the list of things to be done. And we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We may not have the thing we need for it.
Yeah, I was just looking. While you were working on the to-done list, I figured let's go ahead and take a look.
Yeah. Cranky crank.
Turny, turny, turn.
Does it do a thing right now, or does it not? Okay. No matter which way I turn it, it ends up turning that way, so... We may not have what we need to get that.
Yeah.
So what do we need a cutter for?
The rope?
What rope?
Like there? But no, we can't get to it, so never mind.
Do either of these have to do with the back end of the cart?
Could be.
This looks like it's meant to turn.
Yeah, something's supposed to go in there and make it turn.
So what we still have to do is figure out the handle for the top of the place where the maze is on a well mechanism, because it looks like it's missing one. Get the back of the book, figure out the back of the cart, get a counterweight for the mill in the past, and sort out the maze at the well.
this goes on much longer, we might have to call it off until next week.
Yeah, we might be getting to that point. I was just figured take a look at some. I was looking for anything that might require the planer. Better.
Feels like it's about to just collapse together.
Yeah.
As a puzzle. We're not quite there yet.
All right.
We're looking for uses. We're not finding them.
Okay, that's got a hook onto something there, it looks like.
The blade is at the bottom.
Yeah.
You know,
And that's the blade. That does the leveling. That's one handle, and you just push on it like that with them. Okay, there's no manipulation.
but what are we sculpting?
Do we go back to the past? No, everything's done there because we just need it for the crossbow.
We just need a counterweight for the mill, and that's it.
Yeah.
And neither of these items is a counterweight.
No.
Where is it trying to direct us?
Anything here? Get anything there? Something that.
Do we need to do something to get the Archimedes screw onto the cart? Because that's what the model did.
All right.
And right now it's still sitting
You know
in
what?
a
Yeah,
ship.
hang on. Let's go back over here.
Because there might be something down here, or there might be something in a mechanism up top that needs to be done. We can't even get to it.
Nope, can't get. All right.
Is there a thing up top that'll let us move it?
That brings us to there. All right, dumb and stupid question department.
Yeah.
Go back to the big crank up.
Yeah. I think there was a smaller one that we never really figured out what it did.
Right,
Or looked closely
Let's
at
head back up there.
And we don't know why that exists.
Mm-hmm. All right.
The smaller bit up top keeps doing stuff as we turn the crank, but... Okay, so no, it's just fixed now.
In fixed position, so we are done with this section.
I got nothing.
Maybe one of the items that helped me get through the bars in the rear section.
The cutter for the...
Oh, of course!
We didn't find out that existed very long ago, so of course we keep forgetting.
So it's not in the forefront of our mind. Boo.
This is why I have the list. It's supposed to stop this from happening.
Was the chain on the list?
No.
Okay.
And that's why. Put it higher up on those bolts. The square ones.
Oh, right there, yeah.
You'll have an easier time if you move us up on the screen. Because you're banging into the end. We got it.
There we go.
And now it doubles as a door handle.
There's our Archimedes screw.
And there's our means of moving it. Do we need to keep it pulled down?
Okay, we got something on the end here.
Oh, with a cross-shaped handle.
Yeah, that stays there. Alright.
We've seen that shape. Where have we seen that shape?
On the other side of the cart.
That'd do it.
Alright, I want to do something here real quick. Just for completeness sake. Nope. Okay, there's nothing else for us to see. Okay. Alright. Back out we go.
We are now down to 4 items on the list, assuming that this is in fact what we need for the back of the cart. And it makes sense, because we don't want that cart moving until our load is secured on it.
Then we get it back.
And the rope is ready and waiting to take it.
Mm-hmm. And the rope is holding it there.
And another mechanism locked it in place.
Yeah.
And now we can mess with the maze.
Now, I know you've been looking forward to that, so have at it.
Maze? Maze! Now what are these about?
Is that how you make it move? There you go. You have to get it in each one.
That is my first guess. No, that's not correct. It looks like a tiny frog.
I think you gotta do them in the right order. Now go back to the bottom one.
Our piece just looks like a tiny frog facing back, and it's just no.
We're playing a medieval version of Frogger. An ornament.
A knob-shaped ornament. That looks an awful lot like.
Like that, yeah.
Why do we need this piece?
Because you need to maybe pull something out from there.
It's not here to be a planer. I know that shape, and I know exactly where it goes.
All right, go
and
for
that
it.
wasn't on the list either.
Go for
Because
it.
there are too many things for a list. That's how many things there are. They don't fit on the list.
Yeah, right there.
Hello. And I think I know why we need it too. I mentioned very early on that this looked exactly like the socket for another missing handle.
For another missing handle.
And that missing handle is on the list.
That missing handle is on the list. It's not on the list of Jericho, but it's on the list of
things
Robert
that we
and Bonnie.
need to do.
Gotta get closer to it. And now it gets in position. Now we crank that to get it in position. Alright, we gotta move it. Oh, we get go to there.
That's why we still have this.
That's why we still have it. Now it's gonna roll in closer. There we go. Now you can turny, turny, turn, turn.
Turn to turn to turn, turn to turn to turn, turn to turn to turn, turn.
And gravity's gonna do the rest for us here. And it drops something for us, a counterweight.
There are 2 items left on our list, and that weight can solve probably both of them.
Alright, so where do we go next?
We either get the book back or we put it in the mill in the past.
Mill in the past, probably?
I guess, because that's most likely the one we can recover.
Yeah. So, we get to go back to the past one more time.
Yeah.
That's right, because we got to put it in the windmill, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here we go.
Usually we're taking items from the past and moving them to the future. This time we're doing the opposite.
Yeah.
So there's going to be 2 counterweights for a while. Keep going.
That goes on this. That goes over. Right in there.
Yeah, it's not going to be recoverable, is it?
We'll see.
But well.
Oh, maybe. Alright,
We
let's
get
come
to
up
go
here.
up. All the way up. Push. Turning. Inaction breaks down the windmill.
Uh-huh.
But if it was turning the entire time, it's not going to break down.
Alright, now it's going to fill that up.
Except it's open. I thought we closed it.
Well, we can close it.
We'll have to turn manually, I guess, to get out. How do we... Oh, there's an elevator. Kind of. Can we use it?
Mm-hmm.
A safe descent.
Yeah. Alright.
Means all we need now is to figure out what's going on with that thing and then get the book back.
Yeah, alright, let's... I have a feeling we gotta close this up over here.
Yeah.
And gather the water for some.
Too much weight. It's the counterbalance for the bridge.
Yeah.
It's how we get up here. Hmm? Message.
Alright. Dear Giacomo, once again, I'm sorry for the test you just passed. It was necessary, as we can't afford to be surprised the way we were at Sacra di San Maciel. If you think about it, you might not be surprised to hear that Luca Pacchioli and I are in Rome. Rome's a huge city, and some of its less beautiful neighborhoods are ideal for people who need to stay out of sight. Especially when those watching could be anywhere. The property of the shanty towns in Rome is important to us for several reasons, but I'll tell you more in person. You will find us in an inn called the Bald Lady. Be careful, I look forward to seeing you again. Leonardo da Vinci. P.S. Don't forget to bring the Chronicle. You know best where you put it. Part of a bronze chalice.
So he planned for us to use that as a weight to get it back.
That's what I'm thinking.
The tests are irritating, but on the other hand...
Alright, so we need to dump this so we can get the...
Yeah, dump it so we can get back down.
Right. But the book has been kept safe all this time.
Yeah, nobody knew where it was.
Book? I don't have any book on me.
All I have is this half a glass that's not even a glass. Dang heavy, though. Ours.
There we have. It's ours again. Okay, it's taking over from here. All in a day's work.
Okay.
Finish the second chapter.
And honestly, that's a good night's work for us.
Yeah. Alright, Firenze, Assisi to Roma, the Bald Lady, and that's where we will take things
To an
next
end tonight.
week. Oh, there was some good challenges in there, that's for sure.
That was a lot.
Alright, let's get this. We'll get the game shut down here. Then let's take a look and see who we want to raid. So,
Oh boy.
I'm going to take a look on that. Our schedule the rest of the week is going to be Wednesday night will be Baldur's Gate 3 as we work our way through the story there that we're doing there. The Legend of Ben de Mustaine. He is our gold dragonborn paladin. We're in the process of fighting Orin down in the Temple of Bahal. So this is going to be quite a battle challenge. That is for sure. It gave me some fits last week, so we'll hopefully be a little bit more ready for it and figure out a way to take her and her minions out next week. And then Saturday, 1 p.m. will be Scion, Birth of the New Gods on Wandering DM's channel as our demigod characters are trying to save the land of the living by preventing the destruction of the land of the dead. We're currently in one of the Japanese pantheon's versions of hell. Actually, we've repaired 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and half of 2 others as of this past week. So we are.
So that adds up to like 5, right?
Almost. So we'll be we'll be back in our adventure on that. Hopefully this coming Saturday afternoon. Then Saturday night, 8 p.m. will be Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K24 universe, where a number of characters from all your favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. We're working our way towards our next premium live event. That would be the Chamber of Horrors, our version of I'm trying to remember. Mine just went blank on what they call the Elimination Chamber. Yeah, that's it. So we'll be working our way towards that as we are currently on the roll to Dice Mania, our season-ending premium live event, which will be a few weeks after that. So that's what's happening there. And if you like what you see here, Bonnie's going to tell you more things you can do.
Yeah, we've got Discord set up for every show that we've got going on here, whether that be Ben de Mustaine or Family Night at the Emporium, or if you're just interested in watching the wrestling, we've got channels for each of those. We also have a special one that we call the Prayer Closet. We believe in the power of prayer. We believe that it works. We've seen it at work in the lives of friends and family. If you want that kind of spiritual support, drop us a line in the Prayer Closet channel, and we'll be praying for you. Maybe it isn't something that you want public on the internet. If that's the case, just use the praying hands emoji and we'll take that as an unspoken request. We don't need to know what's going on to pray for you, and God doesn't need us to know what's going on to answer.
Alright, so if you want to join us, the link is there in Discord. You can see it there right now. We're going to go raid our friend Lady Luck34, friend of mine. Been part of her helping out with on one of Praxagorthus Mephoриa's RPG streams. She was playing a character there. She does a lot of sewing-oriented crafts and stuff like that, but he also does some gaming, and right now we're playing Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, so we're going to go raid Lady Luck. So, until next time, everyone.
Closing time. Y'all come back again soon.
Oops.
Accidental double up on Tori.
Yeah, you sure about that, Tori?
Closing time. Y'all come back again soon.
Okay, I guess she's sure about it. So, we're going to close up shop here, and until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the heart that's love you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.
I heard a sound effect. Oh no, we got a problem.